exactly concerning the previous live stream I made concerning the three types of guys that you shouldn't settle for. That is for the ladies. Now I'm here for the guys, exactly. All right. Now I'm here for the types of girls, or the three types of girls rather, that you shouldn't settle for or you shouldn't tie the knot with. You understand, to avoid having a worthless or a wasteful or a wasted life. Now the first type of girl that you're about to tie the knot with, which you're about to make a very serious mistake, and I'm about to advise you not to make such mistake. Do not focus or a girl do not focus on a girl or get married to a girl who focuses completely on putting in steady efforts, you understand, for you to achieve your dreams, to become successful in life without putting in any effort to better our own life. Now, a girl who focuses 100% on your prospects, is not as if it's wrong, you understand? But when this girl is so obsessed with you succeeding without her focusing on her own life, you understand? When a girl sees you as a jackpot, she focuses 100% in you succeeding, in you making it, everything about your progress. She's so much into it. She focuses 100% on your progress without her minding about her own life. This sorry, this particular lady, this person is a lady, you understand? She's a girl. She's supposed to have bag of dreams as well, you understand? But for this girl now to neglect her own future, to focus on your own future, you understand, building with you, without her bringing up her own points, that this is what I want to do with my own self, I want to pursue this or that. If she's 100% every time into your own focus, into your own career, into your own goals, that's a red flag. That is a very huge red flag. Please run away from such a girl. Run away from such a girl. You don't want to get entangled in such a relationship. You understand? Even in relationship, even dating, that is why courtship is important. You understand? Having somebody like this in your life and finally tying the knot to such a person is a huge mistake. It's a very serious mistake. You understand? You know why you should run away from a girl like that? When you run away from a girl like that, you're preserving your life. Because such a girl is going to lay entitlement on whatever you become in the future. When you become successful, she will want to own everything. She will want to own 100% right of that success you've attained in life. She will want to have a very huge spot in your life. You understand? Any small thing that you do, she will say that she's the one who made you. You understand? Hello, Shelby Thompson. How are you? Where are you watching me from? Thank you so much for joining the live. Yeah, I'm here talking about the three types of girls that guys should flee from. Sorry for my English. The three types of girls that guys should flee from. You understand? If you are a guy watching me, please take note of this. If you are a guy watching me, this particular content is for the guys, because I already made something similar to this in my previous live stream concerning the men. You understand? That's why I made that particular live stream, that three types of guys that girls should not get married to. This one now is concerning the girls. Please hold your ears and listen. You understand? Matters, things are really going on in the society based on lack of information. It's my birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Hi. Happy birthday to you. How are you celebrating? Hmm? Hope the cake and everything is on the ground, man. How are you doing? Where are you watching me from, please? What's your location? What's your location? What's your location? I'm so happy to hear. I love birthdays. I'm a birthday freak. I love it when people celebrate their birthdays. I threw a cake at my mom. Wow, wow. What was her reaction? What was her reaction? Yeah? France, the France. Okay, the France. You said the France. Do you mean France like France country? Are you from France, or what's your point? Yeah, it's so fun. Me and my grandpa enjoyed cake on his grave. My mom got mad and kicked me out. I'm living with my cat now. Oh, lovely, no problem. Okay, I'm actually talking about the three types of girls that guys shouldn't tie the knot with in a relationship. How old are you? How old are you? Are you of marriageable age? Are you a male or a female? Let's know. Let me vibe with you. Thank you so much for joining the live. If you are just joining, I'm on to a topic that says that she's going to make you worthless. You understand? So I'm talking about the types of girls that guys should flee from. You understand? There's so many unproductive ladies these days on the streets. They just dress in good clothing and parade themselves. You understand? Potential time bombs. That's who they are. So I'm here to burn their cable so badly. You understand? I've got to go now. My mom is chasing me, but I just turned 45. Wow! Happy birthday to you. Are you a male? Are you a male or a female? Are you a male or a female? Wow, I really wish I wish you could stay longer. I really do wish you could stay a little bit longer. Hmm? Okay, so I talked about the first set of girls that guys should flee from. You understand? Any girl that is so obsessed with your progress, without her focusing on her own life, that particular kind of girl is going to lay claim on whatever you turn out to be in life. The height, the weight of entitlement she's going to put on you, you'll be so astounded, you'll be surprised, you'll be dumbfounded because she's going to take you unawares. She's going to sweep you off your feet. You understand? And so the second, hello, Kaden, wait, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much for joining the live. Where are you watching me from? What's your location, please? What's your location, please? My live stream is about relationship, all right? This particular live stream, I did the previous one. You can go check it out, all right? That's relating to 3 types of guys that girls shouldn't tie the knot with. So I'm on to the particular same topic actually, but this time around is a twist. Understand? I'm actually against the women now. That is the ones that are not productive at all in a relationship or worth getting married to. Hi. Yeah, I can see that. So I'm talking about the types of girls that guys should run away from. You want to avoid mental breakdown. You understand? Because tying knot with somebody that is completely off your match can really give you huge stress in the future. Yes, I'm telling you, seriously. So I'm talking about the types of girls that guys should run away from. I talked about the first one. I actually outlined 3 types of girls that guys should run away from. You understand? Actually, the first one is for those of us that are just joined the life. The first one are those kind of girls that are so much obsessed with you progressing without them focusing on their own life. You understand? Any girl that gives her all, that focuses 100% on a guy, that he should do well. That particular guy might think that she's actually genuine. You understand, from the start, but in the long run, you're going to see that it's a trap. Yes, because such a girl will finally become entitled to whatever you become in life. You understand? Whatever mistake, any small thing, she's going to say that after all I've done for you, even if she didn't do anything, because she sees that her time in you is a huge sacrifice. You understand? Without her putting that same time into her own life, that's a lazy woman. That's a lazy woman in all sincerity. I won't lie. That's just the truth. So such kind of women, they just see the man as a potential jackpot. You understand? So they just sit back and cross their legs and waiting for the man to make it. And when he makes it, they want him to do by them at all time, even though they put up naughty characters. You understand? Naughty behavior. They want the guy to swallow all whatever garbage they're going to throw at him, for the sake of that they stood by him while he was trying to become somebody. You understand? So that is a very huge flag. That's point number 1 I outlined. A guy that is into such a girl should be very careful not to tie the knot. You understand? Yes. And now the second type of girls that a guy shouldn't tie the knot with, a girl who is used to emotional blackmail. You understand? To achieve her selfish desires. Any girl that is so hinged on emotional blackmail, any girl that is so obsessed with emotional blackmail, you understand, that knows how to manipulate a man to get what she wants. Such type of girls should be thoroughly, you understand, and seriously observed. Do not tie the knot to such a person to preserve your future sanity. Exactly. So such type of girls should be avoided. Any girl that is so obsessed with using emotional blackmail to get what she wants from her partner, that is a huge flag. Most girls are into this. Many girls, I'm very sure they won't like this particular one I'm doing. Yes, it is very, very serious. And so the psychological abuse of that is, let me like throw more light on this emotional blackmail of a thing. Now, what is emotional blackmail? Emotional blackmail is a psychological abuse of a person's emotion or insecurity in order to influence their behavior or decision. You understand? Emotional blackmail is very serious. Many girls take advantage of this thing. They overdo it in a relationship. It is a very huge flag. As a guy, flee away from such a girl that uses emotional blackmail to get at you, to to get whatever she wants from you. That is not love. You are being played. You understand? So kindly not with a player is a future that is roped with challenges and frustration. Exactly. And so the third point, a girl who lacks empathy, sympathy, and kindness. A girl who lacks empathy, sympathy, and kindness should be fled from in areas or in matters relating to marriage. A girl who lacks empathy, sympathy, and kindness. I don't know what you are doing with such a person that you want to tie the knot with such a person. It's a very risky journey. In fact, it's a journey to nowhere and almost of no return. Yes, I'm telling you, because when you are such a person that is not empathetic, sympathetic, or have no kindness, when you are going through whatever challenges life throws at you, she doesn't know how to fit into the shoes to understand your point of view. You understand? She becomes selfish. She always wants to have things her way because why? She's not empathetic. That is a tragic aspect of it. Once a lady or a partner of someone is not empathetic, I don't know what you are doing with such a person. I'm telling you, is you guys should be far apart because whatever you are going through at that moment, because you are into a relationship with a person that is not empathetic, you understand? She has no idea. She doesn't know the know-how to understand what you are going through at that time. So she cannot relate. She's only after her own desires and gains. You understand? So when you are dating a person who is not empathetic, that's a huge flag. Who is not sympathetic? You understand? Sympathy, oh, is a huge quality in a woman. In fact, everyone ought to possess sympathy because they are softer than men. You understand? There are some cases where a man might be so furious based on sympathy. The woman will just like try to pet him that, oh, please don't be so hard on this person. You understand? So when a woman doesn't have sympathy, I don't know what are we going to call such a woman now. A woman without sympathy and empathy, what do we call her? You understand? And you want to tie the knots with such a person. That kind of person, you want to tie the knots. You want to make that person your wife. Eh? No, that's a very wrong move. And a person who has no kindness in him or her, they don't know how to treat somebody with love. All these qualities ought to be in a virtuous woman, ought to be in a woman. You understand? So these are just the main key points I highlighted, and I thought it was to bring it to your doorstep, to your notice. All right. Hello, guys. If you are just joining my live stream, according to the topic, all right, I said she's going to make you feel worthless, or she's going to make you worthless. This is a relationship content or live stream rather. Is an extension from the previous one I made concerning the 3 types of guys I shouldn't tie the knot with or shouldn't get married to. So I actually promised to bring an upgrade, or I would like to say an extension of it relating to the females. So here I am with it already. If you're just joining the live, thank you so much for coming on board. Where are you watching me from? What's your location? Where are you watching me from? Happy weekend to you guys. Happy weekend to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Kedin, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You only just said hello and hi. Where are you? So I would like to know what your take on this in the comment section. You understand? What's your take on the people or the category of girls I highlighted in this live stream? I would love to know your points in the comment section. Please do it to let me know what you think. You understand? And if there's other points you would like to bring to my notice, you can also put them in the comment section and I'm going to go through them and reply them accordingly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this content and being on my live, all right? Even though you're going to see this offline because I'm about going offline right now. Thank you so much for your time and your patience, all right? Please do it to let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye for now.